resistance as referred to before are 50 and besides 200 extraordinary moving ordinary on the 4-hourly stretch of time. For sure, there are a couple of bullish signs happening. For example, we can go with our 4-hourly stretch of time. After stochastic CGO oscillator, we can go with the RSI pointer. We can go with the MACD marker, where we will see that after stochastic is molding a twofold base model, by and large a bullish sign for the Bitcoin esteem itself. Also, besides RSI and MACD are outlining hidden away bullish divergences. Higher low on the Bitcoin esteem itself, lower low on the RSI, and besides a lower low on the MACD pointer. So without a doubt, I would concur that we are seeing a couple of bullish signs. In any case, really, no matter what those bullish signs here, I am not flipping extremely bullish on Bitcoin and speedily expecting significantly more prominent expense centers in the approaching days. By and by, moreover, certain people are telling me that to be sure, we are seeing a flawless higher high on the OBV pointer, looking on the regular time span. Here, you will see that a few days earlier, we got a break of our past high on the OBV marker, but the Bitcoin cost really made another lower high. By and by, unintentionally, this here is positively not a negative uniqueness, and we got in like manner a higher high looking on changed charts. For example, on Coinbase, it genuinely is by all accounts a perfect higher high. Was truly avowed. By and by, when we see a higher high on the OBV pointer, while Bitcoin isn't outlining it just out of. Yet again besides, when the retail handles are selling the Bitcoin cost, or truly are selling moreover other altcoins, from my perspective, one of the most extraordinary buying signs, one of the most remarkable locales to look to for a buy. Then again a long circumstance on the Bitcoin esteem itself. By and by, we ought to examine what will be one of the fundamental areas of securities we need to zero in on. As of late, I recently examined that our value district high is clearly going to be perhaps of the vitally level you truly need to zero in on, which will come up at about $26,800. As of now, for the new hours, Bitcoin is at this point not precisely prepared to show up at our value area high to show up at our 26,800. Moreover, we are at this point right at present seeing a small reaction towards disadvantage unequivocally from our 1-hourly solicitation block. By and by is our 1-hourly solicitation block basic area of impediment? As I might want to think, not in fact. That is the explanation. Eventually, I should see fairly higher concentrations before truly going with a hyperlimit short or sell position. Moreover, consequently, what we can truly hear. Recognize a flawless S and E channel. Interacting are really encouraging depressed spots with a slanting level. Developing this one towards the possible increase. Likewise, you will see that, for sure, the most noteworthy place of our S and E channel will be reached at around $26,850. So I would concur that the most noteworthy place of our S and E channel is changing wonderfully with the value locale high as shown already. Also, moreover changing inconceivably, charmingly with our past highs, with our past lows. Area of resistance. Along these lines, I would concur, I'm conceivably fascinated going with a short broad hypothesis up if Bitcoin is really going to hit our critical district, or genuinely our huge level here, since, in such a case that the locale isn't hit, clearly, I'm not precisely charmed going with a high probability short raised thought. We are about high probability trades. I'm not looking to randomly enter the market. Consequently, I'm telling to you, we need to see to some degree higher before I would truly get charmed going with a short or sell position on the Bitcoin esteem itself. However, likewise something imperative happened presently 2 days earlier, and that will be a flawless regular high-term time span area of resistance was truly insisted. So the current second we will dispense with our old month-to-month level here and apply our unblemished everyday high-term time span area of hindrance. A 27,200. This level here is another regular level, and that truly plans that if we will start pushing extensively higher toward the expected addition more than 26,800 area here, our next critical level for us to zero in on is then going to be the everyday at 27,200. However, for this present circumstance, we need to note. Again, Bitcoin is at this point giving some kind of a sign of fortitude, since we are then going to have the choice to trade above, regard district high north of 26,800. So in all likelihood, right by and by, you're contemplating, what can be our best longs? What can be our best short or sell positions on the Bitcoin esteem itself? As referred to beforehand, I'm really charmed going with a short or sell position. Could I short here? As referred to beforehand, not really, considering the way that we are not hitting our value locale level as of now. To be sure, we can clearly at this point see a colossal push towards 1,000, but coincidentally, I'm only looking for the most critical probability trades. To that end, I should take part in a short or a sell position, gave that our 26,800 on Bitcoin is truly going to get hit. By and by, to the extent that a long or a buying position, to be sure, we can be currently looking for a buy or a long circumstance after the liquidity potential will be taken under our past low, but the best extended place that I genuinely see right now in the market is truly going to be the step-by-step and the splendid frail net extent at 25,800 US dollars. Also, besides right now, let me truth be told do give to you another uncommonly bullish chart. From CryptoCon. He's saying that Bitcoin is hustling down to recognize adversity on the multi-day moving ordinary of the RPV extent. Furthermore, if past cycles let us in on anything, this is the last time it happens until the accompanying cycle top. Additionally, let me right as of now share with you this incredibly captivating diagram. Each cycle Bitcoin makes a top into benefit ensuing to completing the base model, circumnavigated in blue. Besides, we ought to look right now at this specific chart. We are seeing typically one and besides the second push towards the downside on this specific pointer. Then, we are going to some degree in green, another push down, which is then going to be less reappearance of hardship. Also, truly a rue. For the present, Bitcoin is holding our tremendous help level, yet bigger part of new crypto purchasers are facing a massive incident. In the present Bitcoin cost supposition video, we'll look at 2 or 3 very bullish outlines and why, in the approaching days, we can be expecting one of the most unprecedented purchasing open doorways. However, as an issue of some importance, what we will see. Bitcoin yesterday got a fundamental push towards weakness, warming our ordinary high-term timeframe area of help faultlessly at 26,500 US dollars. At this particular level for the new hours, we are seeing a minute response towards the conceivable increment of around 1.3%. Regardless, for what reason is our ordinary level a really fair help level? In addition, why we are correct by and by seeing this particular skip towards the potential increment is likewise considering the way that by and large at our regular, we also have our month-to-month turn point. So certainly fundamental help level. We took the liquidity under our past lows, and that is the avocation behind the new hours. We are really seeing this particular response towards the normal expansion. Notwithstanding, truly imagine what is happening where at this point we go on the 4-hour time frame applying our surprising moving midpoints on our chart. You will see something astoundingly awful, I would genuinely say. We are not unequivocally ready to see a get of more than 50 and 200 profound moving normal. Obviously, we tried to see a cross when Bitcoin was pushing towards the conceivable increment. We nearly got the cross here, as of now unexpectedly, without a doubt, we got one more push towards the impediment on the Bitcoin regard itself. Accordingly, there has been no crosses on number 50 and 200 exceptional moving conventional. Additionally, zooming immediately. This exact extraordinary moving midpoints for the new hours are going likely as some sort of an area of block, and we are as of now not definitively arranged to recover them towards the normal expansion. I would agree that right now they are just going likely as our area of block and, obviously, in light of the fact that it's the area of opposition, perhaps we can be searching for a short or a sell position. Unequivocally about the exchanging contemplations. By and by, might we at some point go right now on the 1 hour period of time and we should perceive what has genuinely been occurring with the value development of Bitcoin for the new hours. Obviously, without a doubt, we truly recognize we had the decision to see a slight influence from our regular Hytron timespan area of help, yet revolve around the candle plans. Are the regular tumultuous here additional purchasers or more merchants coming into the market? I would concur that right now we are seeing genuinely more purchasers coming into the market since we are seeing a truly exceptionally decent bullish fire here on the 1 hour period of time when we got a push towards the normal expansion of the regular rambunctious here we, as an issue of some significance, got another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, another bullish pin bar, furthermore another bullish PMO here that basically means, and this lets us know that purchasers are certainly enchanted purchasing at this particular locale, yet I would agree that there isn't definitively a ton of purchasers here since we are not conveying any climax towards the potential increment breaking our basic area of opposition as alluded to before our 50 what's more 200 phenomenal moving customary on the 4 hourly time interval. Without a doubt, there are 2 or 3 bullish signs occurring. For instance, we can go with our 4 hourly time frame. After stochastic CGO oscillator, we can go with the RSI pointer. We can go with the MACD marker where we will see that after stochastic is shaping a twofold base model, overall a bullish sign for the Bitcoin regard itself. Likewise, other than RSI and MACD are framing stowed away bullish divergences. Higher low on the Bitcoin regard itself, lower low on the RSI, what's more a lower low on the MACD pointer. So unquestionably, I would agree that we are seeing 2 or 3 bullish signs. Anyway, truly, regardless of what those bullish signs here, I am not flipping very bullish on Bitcoin and expediently expecting essentially more conspicuous cost communities in the next few days. Eventually, in addition, certain individuals are letting me know that no doubt, we are seeing an immaculate higher high on the OBV pointer, looking on the standard period of time. Here, you will see that a couple of days sooner, we got a break of our past high on the OBV marker, yet the Bitcoin cost truly made another lower high. Before long, unexpectedly, this here is emphatically not a negative uniqueness, and we got likewise a higher high looking on changed graphs. For instance, on Coinbase, it truly is apparently an ideal higher high. Was really admitted. Even to. Once more furthermore, when the retail handles are selling the Bitcoin cost, or genuinely are selling besides other altcoins, according to my point of view, one of the most phenomenal purchasing signs, one of the most momentous regions to look to for a purchase. Of course, a long situation on the Bitcoin regard itself. Eventually, we should analyze what will be one of the crucial areas of protections we want to focus in on. Lately, I as of late analyzed that our worth region high is plainly going to be maybe of the fundamentally level you really need to focus in on, which will come up at around $26,800. At this point, for the new hours, Bitcoin is right now not definitively arranged to appear at our worth region high to appear at our 26,800. Besides, we are as of now right at present seeing a little response towards burden unequivocally from our 1 hourly sales block. Before long is our 1 hourly requesting block fundamental area of obstruction? As I should naturally suspect, not truth be told. That is the clarification ultimately, I ought to see genuinely higher focuses before really going with a hyperlimit short or a sell position. In addition, subsequently, what we can really hear. Perceive an immaculate S&E channel. Connecting our truly reassuring discouraged spots with an inclining level. Fostering this one towards the conceivable increment. In like manner, you will see that, without a doubt, the most vital spot of our S&E channel will be reached at around $26,850. So I would agree that the most vital spot of our S&E channel is changing superbly with the worth region high as displayed as of now. Additionally, besides evolving incomprehensibly, charmingly with our past highs, with our past lows. Area of obstruction. Thusly, I would agree, I'm possibly entranced going with a short block speculation up assuming Bitcoin is truly going to hit our basic region, or really our gigantic level here, since, in such a case that the district isn't hit, obviously, I'm not unequivocally enchanted going with a high likelihood short raised thought. We are about high likelihood exchanges. I'm not looking to haphazardly enter the market. Subsequently, I'm telling to you, we want to see somewhat higher before I would really get enchanted going with a short or a sell position on the Bitcoin regard itself.